Hey Kyle, this is Ryan with TrendLizard.com. We are moving on to the second ticker you had emailed me earlier today. It is BBD, Banco Bradesco. Looks like a Brazilian bank. So another really nice pattern, great find. Obviously, it's trading at about $8.70, a little bit cheaper. It's definitely traded a lot cheaper and actually looks like a value based on this Elliott wave pattern that we're looking at here. So it was incepted in 2000, found a low fairly quickly in 2002, and then put together a really nice advance off that 2002 low into the 2008 high. As you can see here, this is just a beautiful, just the definition of a trend, really. And at the same time, this is the definition of a counter trend, the move that BBD has been stuck in for about the last 8 years or so. So that's a long time to head sideways, but looks like that patience may finally be paying off. There's no doubt that this is a counter trend move. You can just look at this chop that took place from 2010 to about 2014. I'm sure while it was playing out, maybe it didn't feel like it, but this is just dead flat and a really good sign that the trend is still up. So, or as they say, the path of least resistance is still up. So once it set a new low in 2016, and this was a new almost 10-year, or might be, looks like it is a 10-year low, it's really turned the corner and looked very strong since then. So it's been a really good start to 2016, and it looks like it's just beginning from what we're looking at. So there's not a lot of question marks here, not a lot of variables. The labeling that I show here with a trendy move completing in 2008 and then a counter trend move very likely completing in 2016 is just about the only way you can really label this thing. So there's a ton of potential. The only thing that's left to do is to zoom in on this move off the 2016 low and see what's going on there. So here we are. This is the advance off the 2016 low. And the potential of this move does not change in any way. It's still a very trendy move. Looks like a 5-wave advance completed in April, and then a counter trend pullback completed at the start of June, and it's ramping up for its next up leg. So there's no reason to think anything but higher prices for this guy. It's trading at $8.73 right now. Again, I don't like how far away the stop is, but it's about as good as it gets, especially with the move this dynamic, where it's more than doubled over the course of just a handful of months. So you're generally going to have a little bit more risk when you invest in those kind of things, just because it's hard to use a meaningful stop that's anywhere close to the actual price of the pattern. So long story short, the closest we can put a stop at this time would be $7.50, but it's a buy. This looks like a great buying opportunity. The stop should be at $7.50. As the advance continues, you can move that stop higher and higher, but a move below $7.50 at any time would reverse its fortune right away. It would at least mean that there was a much larger pullback coming, and that would be a good enough reason to step aside at that time, just because it would really open up your risk if you didn't step away at $7.50. So I think that's where your stop needs to be at this time. But the sky's the limit. This guy looks beautiful. It's definitely a buying opportunity. It looks like it could be just the beginning of a very brand new long-term up leg. Obviously, there's no way we're going to say, hey, a move of this size of what we saw from 2002 to 2008 is coming next, but frankly it could be. So this looks like a really good buying opportunity and a very nice find. So I hope that's helpful. I got one more for you, Kyle. I'll get it over to you in just a minute. Thanks.